Are we live? Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another Maximum Monday. Y'all know what it is, man. Just gotta see some people come through. I know some people's gonna come through here sooner or later. As we wait, do 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 do. As we wait, do 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 do. Oh, we got a person in here. We got a body. We got a body. Phoenix, what's good, my boy? How are we doing today? I got a crazy topic for y'all in here today, Phoenix. It kind of goes hand in hand with some of the stuff that Smoke and Jay put up on the channel earlier, and a few other things I want to talk to you guys about. But what's up, man? How was everybody's Monday? If you're home from work, congratulations, you made it through the shittiest day of the week. Thumbs up. If you're going to work, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That sucks. But if you're just chilling, cooking dinner, whatever you're doing, and took some time to spend with me, thank you very much. We're going to go ahead and hop on in this game. What's up, Caden, my boy? Well, Phoenix. I'm gonna give everybody a little bit to kind of come in before we big chungus, big chungus. I'm gonna give everybody a little bit of time before we come in here because I think this is a topic actually me, Chungus, and Smoking Jay's been talking about for the last 2 or 3 days, and he did a video on it today. And if you haven't, first and foremost, if you have not watched it, I highly recommend you do after the stream. I know it sounds like a plug, and it kind of is, duh. But at the same time, I think it brings up a specific topic. Yeah. Yeah, as a Commanders fan, I was really happy y'all lost yesterday, Phoenix. But, damn, y'all got y'all's ass whooped. Is CD okay, though? Or is CD out? Did he really mess his ankle up, or do we know? But now we got a few people in here. So I'm gonna hit you guys, and it'll probably come back up throughout the stream because I'm probably gonna do 2 games today, depending on the popularity that is. Uh, he's out for the hole. He really did mess his ankle up, didn't he? So sorry to hear that, Phoenix. So if you watched Smoking Jay's video, it's about the season pass. Now I know this is gonna sound like it excludes NPL players, but I swear to God it's not. Let me explain. So, for those that play and those that have the season pass, you all know Parsons coming back this. Oh God, yes, right. Do y'all play them? Oh my God. For those of y'all that do know, the season pass contains a lot of NPL packs. Right? Also, some face paint, tattoos, and some probably some other things, and a lot of like real true football heads don't really care about. With that being said, I want to gauge how everybody feels as far as the season pass goes, because we got some comments on the video, and I want to talk about it here. For me, I'm going to give you my point of view, and then we'll talk about it amongst each other here. I personally think they should do one of two things: cut back on the NPL packs and add more football gear, stuff that we want. Let's say like a face mask or a helmet or another cleat or hell, even like a sleeve or something for your arms or whatever. They can put Spat on in the game. Whenever that does happen, you can put Spat in there. Anything, right? Anything like that. But I personally feel that as there is entirely too many NPL packs. I think the happy balance is what me, Chungus, and Jay was talking about. Obviously, Chungus can speak for himself in here. But oh my goodness gracious, what a spin. Is that if you do continue to put NPL packs into the season pass, then you should 100% have a bundle to where, let's say, all the accessories that we would care about, right, like the helmets or the cleats or everything like that, put them in a bundle. Kind of like how they do with the stadiums and stuff now. Like some of you guys know, like if you go through the store, you can see some bundles. We feel that would not only raise them money, like more money, but it also kind of has that happy medium within the two that goes like, so you can have your people that do play MPL because believe it or not, there is a pretty sizable community on the console anyway that do play MPL. So I get that. I get where that comes from. I understand that. But for guys like us that don't, I mean, James does play MPO. Don't let him fool you. But guys, what's up, Claudio? But guys like myself, who really does play MPL unless I have to for challenges, or somebody like Chungus who doesn't play MPL unless he has to do challenges. I think that's a happy balance. What do you guys think? Like, do we feel? Okay, so hold on. Let me catch up. More stadiums and gear in the past, and I don't want to be able to have a dynasty that takes. See, that's what I'm saying, Kate. Kate, you're getting where I'm coming from. Imagine a world where not only we have more stadiums, but obviously okay, let's just brace this too real quick before we get too down in this rabbit hole. Let's brace the fact that they are a small team. Okay? But let's just go with this idea. Let's say they did 2 or 3 stadiums each pass. They did 2 this one. I think this is the first time they ever did 2. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time they ever had 2 stadiums in the season pass. And they did more accessories, right? So I'm asking the question. None of this either pacifies me nor distracts me from my take. So Claudio, I'm serious. Like, as a person, I don't think you play MPL as well. So as a person that doesn't, let's move past the fact that we all want uploaded team search and file share and all that stuff. What would be a thing that would substitute MPL packs for you? Or would the idea of, like, so let's say they did more accessories and stuff, they just put them in a bundle? Like, would that be the happy medium? Can we meet in the middle there? Or are we of the mind that they cater too much to the MPL users? For me, I don't think they cater too much to the MPL users, but there are things that are in the game. Yeah, that thing, Claudio. It's coming. It's coming, but I think I hit the nail on the head, and we talked a little bit about this in the green room before, is that's coming when franchise drops. It just makes sense for that to come with franchise, right? That way you kind of get the whole kit and caboodle, and it makes having franchise worth it, in my opinion, as this dude doinks it off a 1-yard field goal. That is tragic. So other I don't know. That'd be sweet though, Claudio. I'm a nerd though. See exactly. Y'all are making my point. Yeah, I'm 90. I'm probably up there in that range, Caden. I'm probably at least in the 50s, I would say. So let me ask the question then. Would y'all want more accessories? And if you did want more accessories, like what? Because as of right now, to my knowledge, there's cleats in the game, gloves, like sleeves and all that stuff. They don't have sweatbands yet, I don't think. As in, like, calves and elbows. I don't believe they have knee braces and stuff like that. So, like, would we want things added to the game that we don't have? Or things that's already in the game, just more of them? Because I will say, as a tattoo guy, I would rock the hell out of a sleeve tattoo in the game. Without a doubt. Not even close. Okay, so Phoenix, so when you say more patterns, I'm assuming you mean like more customization options, like more like 3D print, like like a camo jersey, or 3-stripe or 4-stripe or quad split or something like that, right? That's where you're coming from as far as the more options. So like more customizations, more layers onto it. Okay, I got you. And I guess kind of the same thing can go for helmets, right? Like, there are some pretty cool helmet designs in the game, like the stars and like with the stripes and stuff you can do. But you know what I would... Now, I know this is probably a memory hell for the team, but I would love to have stickers like college does in real life. Like, the Buckeye helmets with all the stickers on the helmets and stuff like that. I think that would be dope. Ooh, new end zone designs. See? That's something I didn't think about. Are there any in the game, Caden? Like, that outside of like the generic logo team name, logo no name? Like, what would you want? Would you want like backgrounds, like let's say you did like a forest theme, like a forest background, or like, I don't know, if you want to be cheesy, like flames and stuff like that. We need the Rams. Okay, so you want like tips, like Michigan and like the Eagles and like the Rams with those. Okay, I'm cool. See, that's dope, guys. I highly recommend, if you have access to the Discord or you have access to a Reddit or anything like that, submit this stuff. What's up, Jerome? What's going on? Patterns and jerseys, helmets like tiger stripes, claws. See, that would be dope as hell. Tiger claws would be dope as hell, or a tiger print. Like imagine like a Cincinnati Bengal type helmet. Yeah, see that. See, this is why I love getting with y'all, because it's perfect. It's exactly what I'm trying to explain here. These are things that I think the community would love and want to have, as we just run the ball on third and 3 and get absolutely stuffed. Middle. Come on, 11. Come on, 11. Okay. Oh, I missed it. I didn't tell. Claudia, explain what you mean by texturization. On how you mean like more graphic fidelity? Is that what you're trying to get across, Claudio? Sorry if I sound snotted up. By the way, guys, I'm really stuffy today for some reason. Allergies are kicking my butt. Sorry if I sound super nasally. No, but oh wow, what a reaction by the DB there. We've been talking about this for a couple days, and this is what inspired the video. So again, I highly recommend you guys do that. And if you can, perfect thing. If you can, comment what you would like to see in the comments of that video. I know again it sounds like a plug, but I swear to God, if you can construct your ideas in a nice format and put them somewhere where the devs can see it, do that. Always do that. I want a full single image stretches over the. So like a T-shirt, Claudio, like a graphic tee. Huh. I didn't realize somebody would want that in a football game. But I mean, why not? That would be interesting as hell, though. I'm not gonna lie to you, Claudio. That would be very, very interesting to see that design. So like a graphic tee. All right, cool. I got you. I'm on it. I'm tracking. I don't know what the hell. First of all, how the fuck did that get completed? And second of all, what was that? In addition to changing the names of the stadiums, have options for turf. See now, Phoenix, there are options for turf right now, but it's very limited. So I'm gonna face textures if you wanted you as. Oh, you know what would be dope down the line, Claudio, is if they put a scan my face feature. Remember like EA and 2K does? Like you can put yourself in the game. That would be dope. So I'm gonna ask this question to y'all then, since we're referring to the season pass. Would y'all want it behind the season pass and buyable? Like let me just try to explain this. So yeah, he definitely will. Claudio. Would y'all want it to be able to put it in the season pass and buy it? Or would y'all just want it in the season pass? Cause here's the thing, guys. We can come up with all these ideas, right? And what is happening? And respectfully, I'm going to say this for a lot of people. Some people don't have the time, right? Some people don't have time like I do or Jay does or whomever, right? That has the time to really sink in and grind the season pass. Number two, the resources. So let's just say we put it in the season pass. Then that means that screws somebody that doesn't want to buy it. But there's a flip side, or just wants to buy it. The flip side to that is you remove something from the season pass, and removes the drive to keep coming back and play. Now I know y'all aren't feel like his son Turk opened his eyes with it. I mean, he definitely probably did for sure. It takes away that grinding aspect of the game. So what I'm trying to say is not everybody here is going to play this game every day. I'm sure y'all been rocking with me for this long. You know what's going on. You're involved in the community very heavy. But somebody just like plays very casually, just goes, I'm gonna throw $10 to $15 at the screen, buy all this, make my stuff, play every once in a while. Right? It doesn't hold retention. So it's a very tricky slope that we have to walk down because, yeah, we're all want to support the game. We all want the game to be better, but we want to play the game as well. It's not your job to want to wait around. Yeah, no, it won 100%. As I damn nearly throw a pick. You're 100% correct. Like, you're not wrong, and you're not wrong in any of that. But I will say, Claudio, that good things are worth waiting for. So, in my opinion. Again, it's a real tricky slope. I would love to get together with some of the devs, or just really one of them, and ask them a couple of questions like how would oh my god, tackle the man. I would love to see, as that's a new animation, by the way, guys. I don't know if you've never seen that before, but that missed tackle animation is new, one they added with this newest patch. So I say all that to say this: like, we want the season pass to be improved. It's only the third one, third one, so they got a long way to go. It's still fairly new, but I do tend to believe that they have way too many MPL packs in the game. Which, I mean, I understand you want people to play that mode. I get it. Chill out, Claudio. Come on now. I don't think it's that bad. Come on now. No, but seriously, like, for me, it's been an enjoyable experience just to see. Let's go! Big pick! It's pick 6. Go to the house. Go to crib. Go to crib. I better not see anybody come from the left side of the screen. Who is that? Darn it. It's been really cool to see how the game grows. Like, this patch, I really think it was a huge dub. Like, nobody really expected this patch to be loaded with as many animations and stuff that they did have. I know it's, like, not what everybody wanted, but at the same time, I'm happy. I'm extremely happy with the patch. And what was broken was immediately fixed. Like, the biggest thing was, like, the edges not blocking, which we were literally talking about that day on the screen. I don't know what's happening. He's running, I guess? Yes, he is. They released the patch on the 16th. Caden. It was last week. Last Tuesday, if I remember correctly. So, he just took the fuck off, boy. I feel like if I were to do MPL, I'd rather play against people like you, JP. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Phoenix, but you're not going to get that experience every time. Which you know that, right? Yeah, you know. You haven't. We're all aware that we're not going to be matched up with people that play like us. So, I really, really wish there was a way that we were talking about it, right? And we knowing they're listening, because there's a lot of things that we talked about, and Phoenix can back me up, and a few others in here can back me up, that we talked about years ago that's getting put into the game. So I say all that to say, like, they do listen. So it would be really cool. For me, I think a happy medium is, okay, we're going to load y'all up with accessories, right? As a big touchdown, let's go. We're going to load y'all up with accessories, and we're going to put it in bundles. I think in the calculation that comes out in the past should be sold again in the store. Okay. All right. Now, Gold, let me share my take. Yeah. Okay, I got you, Claudio. Let me ask this question, Gold. So, would you still buy the pass, Gold, if you could just buy the accessories outright? That's my question. I can't wait till the servers are implemented too. It's too hard for me to take MPL serious and invest. Yeah, it's Jerome. They're really, really improving it as much as they can. You could tell, like, if you remember, like, where the game first really came out, it's improved a lot. But I get what you're saying. Like, I don't want to put a serious amount of time and money to a mode to where, like, it's not stable. Completely understand that. And that's a whole other issue that I feel that we're all going to have to talk about in here, and that's going to be a whole other topic that I think Jay is going to have to be involved in, because out of all of us in the SGN Hub group, he's got the most experience. And actually, I might run that by him for, like, a video or something, because I feel like I don't want the MPL community to feel isolated when we do these streams, especially, or anything on our channel, just because that's not something we mainly represent. But it is a huge part of Maximum Football, believe it or not. It's like, I'm going to use this as an example. It's like Madden, right? You can hate Ultimate Team, right? You can hate it, but that's really what's keeping the lights on. I mean, if we got to call a spade, okay? Like, another pick. Oh my God! Holy crap! They have a list of words threat they complete. No, I don't think they completely ignored it. I still like to grind. It's just outright pain gives a little too much of mutt. No, I get you, Phoenix. Like, you know what would be cool, Phoenix? is that those people that do like Road to Glories or free to play rides. Seeker had fun with this way. Yes, I agree, Seeker. Goal said they could do like a black market. Yeah, see, no, I'm cool with that idea too. That's actually a fire ass idea. 100% gold. I mean, and I mean, Claudio, I don't know why their bot flags what they flag. Like, so, I mean, it is what it is at this point. As he breaks a big tackle, he breaks another tackle, finally gets brought down. For me, for me, Claudio, like, I'm gonna put it to you like this, bro. Like, your complaints are very valid. I'm not like trying to say it's not, but I will tell you 100% that you know as well as I do how much this game has improved and continues to improve, and they do listen, Claudio. It really feels like sometimes they don't listen to you, but yeah, I get it. No challenges is weird too. What do you mean by no challenges, Seeker? Do you mean like in MPL? You mean like in MPL, like there's no like challenges for you to do in that? Because like in that, that's where the season pass comes into play. I honestly really like that idea, Gold. But like, as far as I know they resell the Oh, can't challenge plays. Oh, there's a lot of things in the game that ain't in the game just yet, Seeker, like that. But I get you. I get where you're coming from. Um, there's what am I looking for? What's the word I'm trying to say here? There are things. Oh my goodness gracious. There are things that I would love to see in the game right now that I don't want to keep putting into the ether because I know that they're going to get to it eventually, right? Like everybody's wanting franchise right away. Everybody's wanting this, that, and the third. Everybody's wanting search, and everybody's wanting this and that. And I know once it's implemented, some things are probably going to be broken, which a lot of people don't have patience with at all, at all. And then there's things that's going to be fixed right away, and there's things that's probably not going to get fixed until a few weeks later, right? Like when this patch dropped on the 16th, that very night they fixed the edge rusher glitch, fixed it right on the spot. But there's gonna be it's gonna be things that when they add stuff, it's gonna be broken. They need to add penalties in the game, gives it a cool, authentic feel. Yeah, no, I'm with all that. Like we can yap about the season pass all day long, but there are glaring issues with the game, Phoenix. Still, that I'm with you. The game. Let me just put this across the board. This game is not perfect. 100%. 100% not perfect, but it's getting there. Cosmetic as Claudio. I don't look at it like that, but that's your viewpoint. Potential Ruby, exactly, dude. Think about what this game's gonna be in 6 months. Madden is like 30 years old. Would have been, yeah, 100%. They do. Did they add that? They did. They did add the vision cone to the AI. Caden, if you can't tell, like if you look at how my DBs and their DBs are playing, it's all. I would almost put it, Caden, like adaptive. Like if I came out and just spammed like out routes and flats, they would undercut it. So they did. It's very noticeable. Like the defense before the 16th to now is so freaking noticeable, and the animations just really pop it off. I know, like there's a lot of things that we all want. There's the things that we want fixed right away. But I'm gonna ask each and every one of y'all in here how much this game has improved in the 4 months to 5 months it's been on console. And some of the OGs know from computer where this game was at. Where this game was. So all of the things that we talk about and we say be patient and we say the team's small, please just understand that it's true and they do care and they're passionate. And as long as we keep a level head, most of us, which we seem to do, and you're right, Phoenix, I agree with you. Like, I 100% enjoy it. I play this game all the time. All the time. But I'm not going to sit here and use a word for the kids today, glaze you, and say it's the best thing since sliced bread. Okay? Because I'm just not. Like, I'm not going to do that when I see something is wrong, just like Jay today, just like I am doing today. When we see something we don't necessarily agree with or won't change, we're going to say something. Am I going to sit there and tell you and tell Maximum Entertainment that them putting MPL packs in the season pass is wrong for them to do? No. They're trying to get people to play MPL. that's smart. As a business person, that's smart. But there's a balance to it. There's a balance to it. I mean, Claudio, you gotta chill out, man. You gotta relax a little bit, but um, and I'm with you, Phoenix. And I know a lot of people feel the same way. So I think they should just keep putting bundles out. I keep buying it and make them more money. Exactly, exactly. Go like, and the crazy part too. Whoa! I don't know if y'all heard that. My recliner just popped up out of nowhere. The crazy part, in my opinion, is that it's they're not price crazy, and not saying every bundle is going to be worth buying because it's not. And fixed replay too. What do you mean by that, Seeker? Like fixed what replay? Do you mean like how many of them there are? Because there are a crap ton of replays. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, no, dude. Like honestly, the shock and awe. I mean, Claudia, I'm gonna put it like this. I understand you're a passionate person about being able to play, enjoy. I get it. I understand that. But there comes a point where a person can be too over the top with it, too, and almost borderline toxic. Which I know that's not what you're trying to do, Claudio. Like you are, as my camera is messed up. You're a very passionate person, like you said. So you uh, you're trying to get your point across, and sometimes you can come across very aggressive. Like if somebody doesn't know you, like I know you, so Claudio, I know you don't mean nothing by it when you're the way you talk, when you talk. But there's so many people in this world that don't know you. So like, I don't want you to get in trouble or get like a bad light in the community because of that. Exactly, Phoenix. Now, I know you're not Claudio at all. I know that. But then again, like so many people don't. Like so many people don't know that. So like, well, words are very powerful, my friend, and you know that. You know that. I agree with you, Phoenix, as far as like keeping the economy and stuff alive, because like that's very important. Everybody is not going to buy every bundle, clearly, 100%. No, nobody's going to buy them all, but there's going to be enough people that want to. Why haven't they added camera angles in this game and yet still waiting on them? Since that, Nathaniel, what camera angles? Because there are quite a few of them in the game already. I'll continue to support. They're doing exactly as long. Listen, as long as they always improve the game, listen to the community, and continue to show us what's going on behind closed doors, which they do. They do all the time. So I'm gonna be here. I'll be here till the wheels fall off. I promise y'all that. But Nathaniel, there's quite a few camera angles in the game. I don't know what you mean by like which ones are you asking for? Because I can show you a few of them when I get into this next game. Because we will do one more game because there's 20 people in here. I greatly appreciate it. Like why 22 camera angles? Just need more options. Okay, I get you. I get you. So Nathaniel, let me ask this question real quick. Hold on, his franchise one. Not yet, Nicholas. It is not. I know, Claudio. I know you're not asking for the world. When franchise and that comes out, the game will reset at 1,000% go. 1,000%. So, Nathaniel, let me ask this question. If you were to pick 4 camera angles that's not in the game right now, what would they be and why? We may get static, but trust. Oh yeah, I know. That's what everybody's got to understand, Phoenix. Like sometimes, like you're gonna get those generic screenshots Mondays or whatever they do and stuff like that. But like when they do bring the heat, man, they bring the heat. They bring that fire. 100% they do. Okay, one more game, fellas. Do you have to copy a team to create your own team? You do. So basically, you don't copy them, you clone them, but it's kind of the same thing. You do. Oh yeah, that would be fire. They do have one Claudio from the call it Coach's View. I'll show y'all all in a second. Probably my favorite one. Let's change the uniforms up a little bit. Do I still got the yellows? Yeah. Ha. Let's rock those. One thing I do wish, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I do wish RPOs worked properly in AI and AI mode. If you do AI computer versus computer, they just run the ball in RPOs, which kind of sucks. Yeah, exactly. Phoenix Knight. Yeah. So basically, what you do is when you go to create a team, you clone them, and then you go to your logos, upload your logos, all that stuff. Hey there, we're on the same one of the same bugs last week. Yes, 100%, Alan. You was in here talking about it. 100%. Yep, and they fixed it that night. Yeah, Caden, me and Jay were talking about that yesterday. Like, I've literally had a game, literally the first week, I had a Friday Dynasty, the first week was a snow game. And I'm like, why? Why is there a snow game in week one? I agree with you. I'm 100% behind that. They definitely need to do seasonal weather because there's no way in hell it's going to be snowing in late August. I can't read that. Did you guys figure out what? For some reason, the whole message didn't pop up. I'm going to go back and play the game. I haven't played it. Ooh. I'll show you. I'll show you something, Nathaniel. Hold on. Let me show you. As soon as this play happens, I'll show you. So, also needs better AI for close games. They're working on that. They're still improving that, Seeker. Like, they did improve it with the patch on the 16th, but I'm 100% behind you. They definitely do. So, let me show you something, Nathaniel. So, they have the broadcast, right? Boundary line high, right? Which that happens. Then you have the corner cam. As dude is about to go all the freaking way. Look at the corner cam. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'm gonna record this. All right. How cool would Jay and Turk into colored tracksuits on there? So colored track suite. Oh, I do. That'd be cool. You mean track suites? What do you mean by that, Claudia? What are you talking about? Explain thyself. This is the coach cam. This is my favorite cam. I'm not gonna lie to you, Phoenix. This is my favorite cam, only because this makes me real nostalgic about EA Coach. If you know, you know. Like they had that Coach game, and this is literally what it gets me all nostalgia. But this is my favorite one right here. Oh, you mean okay? So you mean like actually changing your coach's attire? I got you. I'm tracking. I'm tracking that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Like at some point, whenever you get to see your coach. And this is obviously the Skycam. What's up, Alan? Your favorite camera is the overhead one. This is the one you're probably talking about, right? This one right here. Alan, this one, the Skycam. This is a very weird camera to watch. I'm not gonna lie to you. It literally like reminds me of very weird camera. Then you got the closer one. Then you got the Sky Low. This is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. The Skycam Low is kind of dope. Like a different version. Woo, Playbook Cam. Yeah, it trips me out too. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It trips me out too, Phoenix. And then you got the press cam, which is obviously up near the suites. Well, that was almost a bad play. And then you got the boundary line cam again. And then the corner cam again. That's it. That's all of them. Yeah, real Tecmo Bowl vibes. But that's it. That's all you got right there. Reminds me of like the older Maddens. Like I don't know if like I'm talking like the real older ones, like before they had like the almost over the shoulder look. They should have more. Dude, we were just talking about it. I want them to go. Like I can't wait. I really hope they keep up with the theme of like going through the eras and add more overlays as they go. Cause I'm with you, bro, 100%. This 31 is just breaking everything. Oh my goodness gracious! 31 is a grown man and he can't be stopped. Lord Jesus. Man, he had to do them man like that. Jesus. Jesus. No, but we're gonna kind of I have really like probably two more questions to ask that pertain to some things going on in the community. It would be nice to get a zoom cam a little closer to the quarterback. So you mean almost like a Road to Glory camera kind of gamer, right? That's what you're kind of talking about. Like it's not like directly over your head, but it's almost close enough. Like it's almost like you have a camera like really up on top of your back, kind of. Like it's yeah, yep, like a Road to Glory player lock. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I wouldn't hate it. But that would be only if I was like player locking a person. I wouldn't want the game to be like that. Cause just again, I feel like the game zooms in too much for that. The camera will be zoomed in too much. Now, why don't I just add what 2K has, where you can have like a camera? I mean, that would be dope. I'm not gonna sit there and act like it wouldn't. That would be awesome. Now, so one of the final questions I had for you guys is, now that we've had a week, well, it'll be a week tomorrow, so about 6 days since the patch hit, how do we feel about it? Are we happy with it? What's up, Greg? How we doing, my boy? Are we happy with it? Thumbs up, thumbs down, mid patch, man. I put that in the wish list. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, gamer, it's coming. It's coming. All that stuff's coming. It's smooth. Yeah, I think it's smooth too, dude. I think they added a lot more stuff than they bragged about in the patch notes stuff. Like all the animations and stuff they added, like filming some of the tweaks with the AI is really crazy. Yes, more and more. Yeah, exactly. Exactly my thoughts, guys. It just keeps getting better and better and better as it goes. I'm 100% with you guys on that. They definitely did. Again, I'm not gonna sit there and act like it's the best thing ever. Yeah, I think Phoenix for me, and I'm gonna keep. And it's probably gonna be a hard take. Y'all ready for this? They could not have commentary, and they could not have a halftime show, but keep adding like features and stuff for me to have, like things I can create my world with, and I'll be happy. The reason I say that is because not only do you have to do mocap for all that stuff, like especially if you want animations and all that, but if you it's going to take time, energy, and money poured into something that we don't necessarily need right now. I should be able to. I mean, I'm with you. I'm with you, Claudia. I'm with you. I think personally, like for me, as much as I love presentation, as much as I do, right, for my own personal enjoyment, it adds to my immersion. Let's be real. Show of hands. Who here watches the halftime show in any other game more than maybe 5 times before you're just skipping it? I know there's some rare ones out there like myself that love all that stuff, that watches all that stuff, but I promise you, out of the 20 that's in here right now, you might have 4 people that don't skip it immediately. See, that's dope. Okay, that's freaking dope. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you make your own immersion and stuff like that. It's dope. And it's your own, right? You don't need nobody else. Yeah, see? That's exactly what I'm saying, Clark. Phoenix, I know you don't. But what I'm saying is that you are a rare breed like myself, right? That loves the halftime show. See, gamer? See? Exactly. 100%. Like, I know 100% that there are a very, 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 very. Stop it, Sandy. You're ruining. My dog over here is looking for attention, guys. You have to excuse her. The community is not vast enough, and not right now. I say right now that wants a halftime show that would really give it the attention it deserves to get, and I know that, like off rip. Now, if we as a community continue to support the game, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Phoenix, like 6 months to a year from now, I'm all good. Like, give me all the presentation. Give me new intros and walk-ins. Give me character faces, like lineups, like new lineups, like offensive line, defensive line, like all that stuff, and the pregame and stuff, and during the game. Give me injury reports. Give me sideline reporters. Give me all that. I'll listen to the commentator, right, when I'm not on stream, obviously, because I'm not going to have somebody yapping behind me. But, exactly, Seeker, I'm saying right now, like today, I don't want it. It's not even, I would say it's probably not even my top 10 at once for Maximum Football right now. And Claudia, I'm just going to be buck with you. If they I'm going to say this to all of y'all. If EA ever gets off their dumb heads and puts the ESPN license in the game, their presentation ain't going to be able to be touched at all, ever. And if 2K comes out with a college game or whatever and they have the EA license, boys, Linda, like, college game. If college game day somehow makes it in the CFB, ooh, boy, brother, I'm. It's gonna be problems. I'm not saying there won't be other cool ones. I'm not saying like you're not gonna want to play other games because that's just stupid. But I'm glad they added more hairstyles. Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I'm like. Think about. Oh my word! He just took it out of his hands. He wanted more. Number 88 with the big touchdown snag. Now, think about this now. Just think about this. We want franchise, right? Franchise is more important than presentation right now. We want team filters and searches. That's more important than presentation right now. We want smoother servers and everything else for MPL and all the other stuff. And we want that's more important than right now. We want online dynasty and franchises. That's more important than presentation right now. Personally, and that's just like 5 things that I've listed or 6 things that I've listed that's more important on the totem pole. King says I would like to see long hair. Okay, I'm with that, King Reese. I'm with that. I like longer hair and beards and all that stuff too. Let me just ask this question to you though, real quick, King Reese. I'm assuming this is not the only sports game you play. You probably play 2K, right? And they do hair textures, right, with long hair, right? Let me ask this question to you, real quick. And this is to anybody, if anybody wants to answer, but this is just directed towards this comment. Is the hair textures and graphics worth the energy to put into when $1 billion company can't get them right half the time? What I mean by that is dreads clipping through players' backs, beards looking weird, freaking hair doesn't move. It's just like it literally looks like a stuffed towel that's just sitting in the back of your helmet. Stuff like that. I am all for like more hair and more beards and all that stuff, more customization for your players and make them seem unique, right? But if I can't have a big bushy beard and just stick out my face mask, or I can't have like my hair looking proper and nice at the beginning of the game, and then by the end of it, it's all matted and messed up, or when it's raining, my hair doesn't look wet, it looks dry, or my hair falling, whatever, in between my back. When will weather? I honestly, oh my god, a block punt! I haven't seen one of those in forever. I get you, Kane. You're right. It's an emergent thing. It's an emergent thing. But to answer your question, Cameron, I don't know when. I'm gonna assume soon because I'm with you, dude. I want the weather to affect the gameplay. I'm right there with you, bud. 100% right there with you. Sandy, please go lay down. Driving me crazy. Dang, dude. We're just up here snatching stuff out of the sky today. You're not wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong, King. I like all that stuff too. I'm all about like making my team, my people, and my players or whatever, my draft classes like actually matter. But there's so many things that we don't know. We want and we don't know that's how it's going to work. Like example, I'll give you all a keen example right now. Ready? That we have yet to talk about. Okay? How are the overalls? Hold on, let me read this. This says Smoking Jay hasn't been like crap since size he wants to rock a I mean, you're not wrong. Ticker doing it again. That would be dope. The little ticker at the bottom. I'm with that. I'm with that, Phoenix. I love that stuff. And you're not wrong on one and a halftime show, bro. I'm not trying to say you're wrong at all, because you're not. Now, but let me. What was I? Oh my God, I had it and I lost it and it's gone. Oh, I now remember now. How are the overalls going to look? like when they put rosters into place and file shares, and let's say I have a college athlete, right? Let's say he's a 95, right, in college. What's his overall reflection going to be once he's drafted into the pros? How are the overalls going to differentiate from college to pro level? Are they going to stay the same? And if they are, why would they? Because pro ball and college ball is two very different places, right? We can all agree with that. There's so many questions and topics that we have yet to really discuss at all. At all. That's what I'm saying, Caden. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like there are things that we don't know at all. And to me, one, that's crucial, and two, that's a very small thing. How many small question when you look at the big scale of it? How is it all going to be imported? Where is it all going to be stored? Are we going to have to pay for extra slots or cloud space? How many can I have? How far back can I go? Let's say I'm right now, like today, as of this moment, I'm saving these roster classes. Can I go that far back to import draft classes? On top of that, how are they going to be implemented in import college players into pros? But I guess, okay, exactly. We won't know any of those things until we know about franchise. At all. Exactly. And 100%, 100, thank you. Thank you. He's not even a 70-something gamer. He's a 64 overall. I think when he started, 62 or something like that. He wasn't even in the 70s. At all. Exactly my point. You can have a road to glory guy in college football. Oh my goodness gracious, bro. 31 is out here having a day. I could be mistaken with this game. It's a very, I don't want to say very small, but comparative to like other sports games, Claudio, it's small. So back to it. There are so many things that we don't know. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm all for having the conversations about presentations and tickers and stuff because it's always fun to talk about that kind of stuff. For some reason, your message is cut off half. For some reason, there we go. Coming apart from exactly. You can't even do that, Caden, because of NIL. So we don't know how that's going to work because EA doesn't have to worry about that. See, Claudio, I'm hoping with that too, right? But we don't know. Like, we have no idea. And I'll just give an example to you guys right now. If you don't own a specific, I wonder when they'll implement physics in game. See, that's another. Jerome, hold that right there. Just wait a minute, dude. There's no way I'm out here just killing this team like this, man. My goodness gracious! All right, this is just a bullying at this point. We don't know how that works because EA didn't have to do it because NIL, right? This game doesn't have NIL, so. I put it like this. I put it like this to you before we move on to the physics, right? Because Jerome just hit a big topic. If they are putting, if you don't own a certain version of the game, you have to buy season tickets, right, for the seasons to continue going. If that continues to be the model, then one would deduce that there would be some type of cap, unless you bought because I have the Legendary Edition, right? So I don't have to buy franchise when it comes out. But if you don't, you would have to buy franchise, right? The mode in the game. So one would deduce that if they're doing tickets and stuff like that, then one would assume that they're also going to have some limit or something on it. My greatest harbor is waiting on the con. Hey, dude, that's still coming, Claudio. I'm telling you, that's still coming. Now, let's move on to the physics thing, okay? Because Jerome just didn't know that. You know they always talked about physics. As a matter of fact, they used to have physics in their game, Jerome, if you didn't know that. With the shout out to the OGs in here that did know that. They originally took it out because some things were broken. Now, I'm going to put this out there. Let's say they did have physics in the game. What would you guys want it to be like? Come on, man. Come up here. Come on. You're killing me, dude. Come on. Now lay down. Behave yourself. Now, what would we want it like? Would we want it like Backbreaker? Would we want it somewhat like 2K and EA that say they have physics, but it's also tied within the animation? Sorry if you guys can hear her, by the way. She's being really annoying right now. But stop. Yeah, Caden. Maximum Football did have physics, and it was on the PC only at the time, and it quit it. It they took it out because it was broken. There was something wrong with it, so they took it out. But they did have physics in this game at one point in time, and physics will be back once they figure it all out, and somewhere down the line. I say that to say this because we all can look. We all can say we want the world, right? Something like All Pro 2K. See, that right there, Phoenix, is probably the best football game ever made. I kid you not when I say straight down to just football logic and the way football is played. That's probably the best game that's ever came out. Period. When it comes down to gameplay, in my humble opinion. Now, there's so many variables to putting. Chill out. There's so many variables to putting physics into this game because we always worry what they're gonna break right when they patch something. Imagine having a Honda Civic, right? It definitely was Phoenix. Imagine having a base Honda Civic, right? Just chilling, just cruising. It works fine. It's all right. It'll get you from A to B, right? And then throwing a motherfucking turbo in that bitch and cranking it all the way up to like 10 or 20 or 100 or whatever the hell. That's what it's going to be like when they put physics in this thing. It you are either going to love it because it's so patched, or you're going to hate it because it's so broken or not ready yet. That's my biggest fear when they do put physics in this, is because you're literally souping up the game to another level, and it's uncontrollable. And what I mean by that is they can obviously take it out, right? They can obviously revert the patch back or whatever they have to do, correct? But I'm not going to get a proper turn, am I? No. You won't know until it's in here. Period. You won't know at all. But my biggest fear is they go to sell this feature, they put it in the game, and it's worse than Backbreaker. Right? We're never going to... Jerome, now, I don't hate it. I want it too. I'm with you. I want gang tackles and physics and hits that look real. I'm with all that. But it's almost... what is it? It's opening Pandora's box, if you will. You will not know until it's in the game, and we will not know what it's like until we play it. That is one of the biggest question marks to this date of Maximum Football, is once they have physics, what would the game be like? Because we've seen it. We have seen it. But they took it out for a reason. So, they've always said... Dude, 31 is crazy. They've always said they want to bring it back, and I'm sure they will. But it's a genie in a bottle right now. And I know this sounds crazy. I know it. But if they continue to improve this game and do what they want to do, and the game is running and looking amazing, I am okay with it. But took the tackling ragdoll effects, but the graphics was way... Okay, do you know, fun fact, Cypher put me on this, so I don't know if Cypher's here, but he's not. Do you know that Rockstar, or 2K Interactive, bought that engine, bro, and uses that in the GTA and Red Dead series, Phoenix? That's a little fun fact for you guys, a little nerd fact for gaming, if you will. I think Backbreaker was ahead of its time too, Phoenix. But you literally look like, when you hit people, it literally looked like you had no bones. I don't know, it was very weird. I think Backbreaker was way ahead of its time, and I think it didn't implement itself well. You never played Why has that been more of a common thing lately? What? I'm living in a crazy world where so many people I have met and known have not played GTA. It's crazy. Wildness. Um, but no, that's it. Guys, don't get me wrong. I love having any conversation, but you also, I want you all to have open floor discussions. Like, as I'm all for, yeah, bro, I want this, and I want that, and I want this, and I want that. But I also want to have the conversation of like, okay, well, let's really ask the question of what happens if we really do add this. Let's ask the questions of the opposite side of the coin, if we do implement these things. And if we do want these things, how will they implement it and how will they affect the community, right? Because, like, guys, we can all dream in our fantasy world, right? And want these and want this and have this and do this to be really cool in the game. But we always have to think of how will it affect the game, the longevity, the community. Is it affordable? Is it something that will work right? Is it something that won't backfire and the community hates it? A majority of the community, by the way, because again, there's no right decisions in anything. Somebody's always going to dislike something you do, no matter what road you take. That's just life, right? Sandy, chill out. My goodness. Um, I, I mean, these are the kind of conversations that we've always had on this podcast. So it's just I can't read the whole statement, gamer. Just been so long with only yeah. I get it, gamer. I'm 100% with you. I think gameplay is okay. It's getting better. The deeper the game goes, the more money, the more exactly. The longer this road goes, in hopes it will get better, and it continues to get better. So, but like we can keep throwing ideas out and things that we want, and some most of the time through this show and through the community, we have, ma'am, we have gotten a lot of things we wanted, and some things have worked out, and in our brains onto the game that's worked well. Like Phoenix would tell you, there's a couple of people in here that would tell you, we talked about having all eras in the game years ago. We talked about having old school uniforms and helmets and stuff in the game years ago. We talked about having different fields and all that stuff years ago, before the game even came out. So they only have shown they would exactly gold. They only have shown that. So again, sorry if you guys can hear my dog whine, but she is having a moment right now. um, no, but with that all being said, I truly, truly want to thank all of you for coming through. I always do that each week, but I'm gonna keep doing that because y'all spend the most valuable thing in the world with me, and that's time. Because you can't get back time. So thank you all. If you are new here, please hit that like button. If you're not new here, hit that like button. If you're new here, please subscribe. Please do that. Hit that button. Do it right now. It's free. Won't cost you anything. And make sure you check out the channel for anything else you might be interested in. We do cover a lot of Max football, but we also cover a lot of other titles. So we appreciate it. We greatly appreciate it. And I will always be back each and every Monday. Oh, an announcement real quick. Each patch that goes live, so each big one, like each monthly patch or whatever you will, seasonal updates, whatever, I will be live the next day. So not the next day, but the day of. Just like last week, I'll be here. So we're gonna make that a tradition. It kind of worked well. Everybody was kind of kicking it, asking questions, really enjoying the game. So we're gonna make that happen. Even if it is like a double week, even if it's like I had to stream Monday and I had to stream Tuesday, I'm gonna do that because you guys deserve it, man. Because I appreciate you. Man, oh man. What an absolute ass whooping. 49-3. Good gracious. Good gravy Marie. Man, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, man. Come up with some more topics for next week, too, man. I'm going to come through here. We're going to discuss some ideas. I think next week I'm going to come up with a few more implementations on the game that I really want to see for the community. Oh, Phoenix, come on now. I gotta go for my other Maryland team, man, the Ravens. The Ravens, no doubt. Oh, by the way, huge shout out to everybody this weekend for NFL. I hope your team won. Mine did. Mine bounced back without Jaden Daniels. What a throw, by the way. Without JD5, man, Marcus Mariota went out there and did his thing. So I'm more than happy with it. More than happy with it. Can't complain at all about it. Not even a little bit. Yeah, I got the Ravens, Phoenix. Who you got? I'm assuming you're going to go Ravens as well? I'm assuming. You're not going to pull over Detroit, are you? They did just put up a 50 piece though, didn't they? Nah, I'm still gonna go with the Ravens for sure, without a doubt. Got to go with them birds, man. Gots to, my boy. Oh yeah, you're a Ravens fan too, ain't you? You're one of those guys that have an NFC and AFC team, right? Not trying to talk shit, but you do have an AFC and NFC team, right, Phoenix? I'm pretty sure, right? Not tripping. Hey, listen, Alan, listen to me. That ending of that game was the craziest shit I have ever seen in my life. One, two block field goals in one game. Two, a 350 plus pound man moving like that is nuts. Okay? And he shouldn't be moving that fast. Exactly, Pink. And yeah, I thought so, Phoenix. I thought so. I thought you had two of them. I know a few people like that. Phoenix, you're not the only one. I know a few people like that. If I had to pick an AFC team to root for, Phoenix, it would be the Ravens. For sure. For me, it'd probably be the Ravens or the Bills. Just because I've always liked the Bills a lot. Miracle! Salute, my friend. You're coming in a little late, bud, but salute to you, brother. I appreciate you coming by, man. Yeah, we're winding down to the end of the second game, my dude. But I appreciate all of y'all's time, man. I know you're going to watch it. Yeah, they a lot going. Special teams was crazy. The Commander, my special teams went the frick off this week, bro. Crazy kick returns. Jalen Lane had a punt return touchdown. My best friend is a Giants fan, and I told him Daniel Jones would have a good... Dude, Indiana Jones is killing it, bro. Absolutely killing it. I'm going to let this clock go down right here. Dude, he's murdering it. I don't know what's more ridiculous. Barkley leaving them and him winning a Super Bowl, or Danny Dimes, a.k.a. Indiana Jones, going nuts. Just absolutely nuts in Indianapolis. Crazy. Steelers had 5 turnovers. They had 5 turnovers? Good gravy Marie, my dude. Jesus. Hey, I got a trophy. Look at that. Yeah, that is nuts. But, guys, it has come to time to give you all the farewell. So, again, thank you all. I will be back next Monday, 5 o'clock East Coast. Make sure to check out the video Smoking Jay uploaded earlier today on the channel. And if you have any recommendations, always hit the Discord up, hit the comments up in the YouTube or whatever. But guys, thank you all for your time. Peace out, Miracle. Peace out, everybody. And until next time, it's been Quasi91 signing off.